And now it's time for the Mr. Nailsin Show. Is the Calcasieu Courthouse haunted? Perhaps, but maybe not. The Calcasieu Courthouse was constructed in 1895 in downtown Lake Charles, Louisiana. Designed by renowned architect Oswald A. Hayes, the courthouse was an architectural marvel of its time. Its imposing structure stood as a symbol of justice and governance, attracting the attention and admiration of locals and visitors alike. However, the courthouse is not just an ordinary courthouse. It has a history steeped in mystery and tales of ghostly encounters. The old building, which dates back to the late 19th century, has witnessed significant events and has become a hotspot for paranormal activities. In the year 1942, the Calcasieu Courthouse became the stage for a harrowing and infamous event. Tony Jo Henry, a woman convicted of murder, met her untimely demise within these very walls. The method of execution? Electrocution. As the electric current surged through her body, the courthouse bore witness to a haunting spectacle that would forever haunt its corridors. Legend has it that the anguish and despair of Tony Jo Henry's final moments have become etched into the very fabric of the courthouse. Visitors and employees alike have reported eerie phenomena that suggest her spirit still lingers here. The sound of ghostly footsteps reverberates through the halls, accompanied by the haunting echo of a woman's weeping. Many have claimed to catch glimpses of a figure dressed in a tattered, blood-soaked dress, believed to be the restless soul of Tony Jo Henry herself. Those brave enough to venture into the depths of the courthouse have been both fascinated and terrified by these ghostly manifestations. The air becomes heavy with a sense of foreboding as one steps foot into the building, each creaking floorboard and flickering light adding to the spine-chilling atmosphere. The presence of Tony Jo Henry's spirit serves as a constant reminder of the darkness that once dwelled within these walls. While Tony Jo Henry's ghostly presence is undoubtedly the most infamous, it is not the only supernatural phenomenon experienced within the Calcasieu Courthouse. Countless witnesses, both employees and visitors, have shared their encounters with the unknown, further cementing the building's reputation as a paranormal hotspot. Photographs taken within the courthouse have revealed unexplained apparitions, ghostly figures that materialize within the captured images. These spectral anomalies defy rational explanation, leaving skeptics scratching their heads and believers convinced of the building's supernatural energy. Objects within the courthouse have been known to mysteriously shift and move on their own accord. Desks rearrange themselves overnight. Files inexplicably vanish only to reappear in unexpected locations, and doors swing open with an unseen force. These perplexing occurrences have baffled even the most skeptical of minds, leaving behind a lingering sense of awe and wonder. As one explores the labyrinthine corridors of the courthouse, they may encounter pockets of bone-chilling coldness. These chilling spots, devoid of any logical explanation, leave visitors shivering and questioning the nature of their reality. Could these icy patches be portals to another realm, or merely a trick of the mind? While some attribute these paranormal activities to the tragic history of the courthouse, others dismiss them as mere figments of the imagination or natural phenomena. Yet, the stories persist, passed down through generations, captivating the curious and instilling fear in the hearts of those who dare to tread upon the haunted grounds of the Calcasieu courthouse. Several courthouse employees have come forward with their experiences of the paranormal. For years, they have observed strange happenings within the building, leading them to believe in the presence of spirits. An employee who wishes to remain anonymous recalls hearing disembodied voices and footsteps when no one else was around. The eerie echoes of these phantom sounds reverberated through the empty hallways, sending chills down their spine. They often found themselves questioning their own sanity as they searched for logical explanations, but the inexplicable nature of these occurrences left them with no rational answers. Another employee, a custodian who has spent countless nights alone in the courthouse, claims to have seen doors open and close on their own as if operated by an unseen force. The creaking hinges and sudden movements of these doors defied the laws of physics, leaving the custodian in a state of awe and fear. They couldn't help but wonder if the spirits of the past were trying to communicate, or if they were merely mischievous entities playing tricks on unsuspecting witnesses. Such accounts contribute to the overall eerie atmosphere of the haunted Calcasieu courthouse. The employees' shared experiences have created a bond among them as they find solace in knowing they are not alone in their encounters with the supernatural. Visitors who have embarked on ghost tours and investigations at the Calcasieu courthouse have also shared their paranormal encounters. Many have reported feeling sudden drops in temperature, unexplained noises, and the sensation of being watched. One visitor mentioned capturing an apparition in a photograph, forever preserving the ghostly presence that lingered within the courthouse's walls. The image, a chilling reminder of the unknown, sparked debates among skeptics and believers alike, fueling the curiosity surrounding the courthouse's haunted reputation. Another brave soul claims to have experienced a cold hand gripping their shoulder when exploring the courthouse's dark corridors. The icy touch sent shivers down their spine, leaving an indelible mark on their memory. The encounter left them questioning the nature of the entity that reached out to them from the ethereal realm. These first-hand experiences have solidified the courthouse's reputation as a paranormal hotspot. People from all walks of life had ventured to this historic building, eager to witness the supernatural for themselves. The stories and encounters shared by visitors have become a tapestry of the courthouse's haunted history, adding to its allure and attracting thrill-seekers from far and wide. Several ghost hunting teams have visited the courthouse to conduct investigations. Equipped with high-tech equipment, they aim to capture evidence of paranormal activity and provide a scientific explanation for the reported hauntings. Some teams have recorded EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, capturing faint voices that may belong to the spirits within the courthouse. Others have detected unusual electromagnetic fields in certain areas. While these findings do not definitively prove the existence of ghosts, they add a layer of intrigue to the haunted tales. But not everyone is convinced that the Calcasieu courthouse is truly haunted. Skeptics argue that the reported paranormal activities can be attributed to factors such as architecture, faulty wiring, or the power of suggestion. They insist that a logical, scientific explanation exists for every ghostly encounter. While their views may be met with skepticism themselves, they bring balance to the ongoing debate surrounding the haunted Calcasieu courthouse. So, is the Calcasieu courthouse in Lake Charles, Louisiana, haunted? Or is it merely a case of the power of suggestion inspired by drafty areas and bumps in the night. Perhaps, but maybe not. You're listening to the Mr. Nailsin Show here on RadioMisfits.com. And now it's time for the Bayou Crime Report. Man on the lam found hiding in Doghouse. Hey, I'm Red Neckerton. So anyway, this idiot Welsh man who allegedly threatened to shoot his mother and fled from the police was found hiding in a doghouse. Ronye Sonye, 37, was taken into custody without incident after he was found hiding in a doghouse in the backyard of a residence near Elizabeth Street and US 90. Sonye was arrested on charges of aggravated assault with a firearm, possession of firearm, or carrying a concealed weapon by a felon, 2 counts resisting an officer, and domestic abuse, aggravated assault with child endangerment. He faces an additional charge of burglary after officers say he broke into a local business and changed clothes. The incident began when police were called to a residence in the 200 block of West South Street after Sonye allegedly threatened to shoot his mother if she tried to take his daughter away. Sonye does not have legal custody of the daughter, gee, I wonder why, who is currently in the care of his mother. When police arrived, Sonye fled out the back door like the pussy coward he was and led police on a chase. Police lost sight of Sonye and spent the day searching a wooded area near the home and an area just near south of US 90. So anyway, he ended up hiding in that doghouse. Boy, I tell you, that really ruins that dog's guard dog rep, you know. But, well, I guess they could add charges to breaking and entering of the doghouse. Should the dog wish to press charges, you know. But he probably just wants to bury his head in shame. Anyway, they got the idiot and serves him right. Threatened to shoot his own mama. Like that's really gonna help you with your custody case, you dumb shit. So anyway, from doghouse to big house, that's it for that moron. So there you go. For the Bayou Crime Report, I am Red Neckerton, reminding you, keep your goddamn holes clean. The Bayou Crime Report is a presentation of Nailsin Productions. The Mr. Nailsin Show is brought to you by me, Night Night. Head over to IndiePlanet.com to get your copy of the Night Night comic book so that you can actually see me in action in my one-man war on crime. Shut up, Boo-o, God damn it. I do the announcements. Oh, God, no one gives a crap about Boo-o.
I'm part of the team, tell him about me.
Shut up.
False advertising. God,
Stupid idiot.
I help Night Night fight crime, and we blow stuff up and do a lot of damage. and of course, people get mad at us when we do. But
it's a war on crime, and in every war, there's collateral damage.
I mean, well, I guess it isn't one-man war, because
exactly.
It's a two-man war on crime.
All right, anyway, we're running out of time. Don't miss this opportunity to get your hands on the adventures of Night Night.
And Boobo.
The Night Night comic book available at IndiePlanet.com. All right, Boobo, make damn sure
sure your satchel is packed full of our weapons and supplies, as we're going to be staking out the home of one Penelope Coin Slot, who is more than likely the last victim on the hit list of this mysterious murderer, the Penny Pitcher.
Well, alright, but hey, do I make room for sandwiches or do I just, put them in a lunchbox on the side?
I don't know. You put them in a lunchbox on the side because, like I said, that damn thing better be full of supplies. I don't want to be caught with not having the stuff I need like what happened when we were taking on Bugaboo.
That lady scared me. But, look, when we get on these stakeouts, I get hungry sometimes because they take a long time waiting on this lady to show up or some guy to show up and kill her. We're just depending on whether or not he feels like doing it tonight.
God.
My belly's gonna
all
make
right. Bring a lunchbox, you idiot. Jeez.
Well, hold on a minute. Maybe you need to change your plans because you just got invited to a board meeting at City Bank.
What?
For a vote on whether or not one Penelope Coin Slot will become the new president and CEO of said City Bank.
Good Lord, Smedley. Somehow, some way, I'd completely forgotten that, yes, I do indeed sit on the board.
You're not sitting on a board.
What?
You're not sitting at all. You're standing there.
No, you idiot. As loyal rich man, I am a part of the City Bank board of directors due to my investment portfolio.
God, y'all gotta sit on, boards? That sounds uncomfortable.
Damn it. Nevertheless, this does change our plans, as we won't be needing to stake out the home of one Miss Coin Slot. Rather, I will attend this board meeting as loyal rich man to get a lay of the land, and who knows, the actual identity of Penny Pitcher may actually be there at the meeting.
Yeah, it's a strong possibility, especially with after all these murders, the last one on the list ends up inheriting all of it.
Just what do you mean by that, Smedley?
Well, I ain't no banking expert, but isn't it kind of strange that a teller ends up with the opportunity to become president and CEO of the bank?
Well, yeah, I guess I could. Wait, good Lord! It's possible that Penelope Coin Slot is the culprit behind the Penny Pitcher murders.
What? No, that's stupid. We heard Penny Pitcher's voice on that phone message. It's a man.
Perhaps, Boobo, but perhaps also we were led to believe that this was a man, but rather it was actually a clever disguise on the part of Penelope Coin Slot.
I don't know, Night. Sounds like a bit of a stretch to me.
Well, consider this, Boobo. Her name is Penelope, and a typical nickname for women named Penelope is Penny.
Whoa. Man. Wait a minute. That doesn't explain the pitcher part.
It's possible, Boobo, that she is an obsessively frugal person. But I'll inquire more into these possibilities when I meet the woman at tomorrow morning's board meeting.
And so, the next morning, Lyle Richman and Dick Sprung, who are in reality Night and Willow, find themselves within the conference room at City Bank, there to join the board of directors in order to vote on the potential candidacy of president and CEO for one Penelope Coin Slot.
All right, Dick, take a seat over there and try to stay out of the way.
Well, how come I can't sit at the table?
Because you're not on the board, stupid.
I don't see no board. All I see is a table. It's made of wood. So the tabletop must be the board.
Yeah, whatever. Now, go over there and sit down and shut up.
Wait a minute. Which one of these ladies here is Penelope Coin Slot?
I'm not sure. Wait a minute. That must be her, standing next to Goldie Diggerton.
Goldie Diggerton? Who the hell's that?
She was the most popular girl in high school when I was, going to high school. Wow, just look at her.
Huh. Looks kind of chubby to me.
In all the right places, Dick.
Don't all y'all get settled in, because this boat, I can tell you right now,
Ain't going nowhere.
Whoa, who's that big fat bastard?
Why, that's multi-billionaire Buck Tinner.
Oh, well, Buck, now that you're here, the meeting can get
Lyle?
started.
Lyle Richmond?
Perhaps you
Huh?
were not listening to me, Penelope.
Goldie. Yeah, hi. Long time no see, huh?
Oh, tell me about it, Lyle. I mean, goodness gracious me, where does the time go?
Yeah. Say, Goldie, I had no idea that you were on the board of City Bank.
Oh, well, that was part of the acquisitions in the divorce.
Whoa, so you're single, huh? That's too bad things didn't work out.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, Lyle, but you know how it is. One door closes and another one opens. By the way, I hear Club Night's gone international.
Oh yeah, we just opened up a place in Dubai.
Ooh, that sounds lucrative. I mean, exotic and exciting.
All the struggles I've had to deal with.
Tell you what, Goldie, maybe
Sexual harassment.
we can
Come on now.
have dinner
Penelope.
sometime, and I'll tell you all about Club Night.
Well, that sounds perfect, Mr. Richman.
Even though it did involve
Yeah.
your ass.
Wow.
Save your breath.
Goldie Diggerton.
This
Looks
is
like
Buck Tinner,
I'm
you
actually
never
going
sit
to
down.
strike
This is a
gold.
brick wall you cannot skip.
Oh, we'll see about that, Mr. Tinner. I mean, after all, this brazen display of misogyny. Well, we'll just see how that goes over.
I don't think so, Penelope. After all, I don't think you want any more eyeballs on this curious situation where you're the sole beneficiary of quite a few many mysterious
Oh,
deaths.
well, I guess if Mr. Tinner is going to be so difficult about all this, folks, I apologize for this display and move that we adjourn the meeting until further notice.
What? Yeah, what a waste of time, Lyle. I mean, we're nowhere near solving this case now.
What? I mean, why? What do you mean?
God, weren't you paying attention?
Well-
I mean, she got in a fight with that big fat butthole Tanner guy. Butthole Tanner.
All right, Dick, come on, concentrate.
Well, yeah, he said he's not going to let her be the boss, and she got pissed off and canceled the meeting.
It would appear that Buck Tinner is just as suspicious of Miss Coinslot as was Smedley.
Huh. So now what do we do?
I think we're going to have to go and check out the residence of one Penelope Coinslot.
What? I mean, after wasting all this time at this stupid board meeting, we still got to go stake out her home?
No! We're going to break into her residence and search for clues.
Clues? Clues for what?
Stupid! Clues to see if she's responsible for these murders.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
And later in the evening, our masked marvels do indeed break into the residence of one Penelope Coinslot and rummage through the property.
Huh. Well, there ain't nothing in here worth a shit. And I mean, if she's supposed to be the penny pitcher, I haven't found a single penny anywhere.
Nevertheless, Bobo, according to her personal computer records, she's been cooking the books of City Bank for years. It appears the rumors of corruption going on there and money laundering were true.
Huh. Well, I still don't see what that has to do with the penny pitcher murders. I mean, like I said, we haven't found any pennies.
An unusually apt observation, Bobo. However, amongst her computer files on her illicit financial dealings, I've also located the floor plans of this very building and of this very apartment. And there's supposed to be another room right next to this one.
Huh? There ain't nothing but a wall there.
Exactly. I suspect it's a false wall.
Looks pretty real to me.
To the unsuspecting eye, Bobo. But to me, there's an obvious secret switch to the door in the only thing upon that wall, which is this cuckoo clock.
It's funny sounding here. Oh, whoa, that wall's really a door.
Exactly, Bobo, revealing a secret room.
Huh, this must be her secret penny pitcher hideout.
Well, one would assume, and yet it's empty. The interior almost looks like some sort of vault.
Huh, what good is a vault when it doesn't have a door you can lock?
An excellent point, Boobo. Why don't I just fix that for you by closing and locking the door?
Shut the door on this night-night!
Who is that out there?
Penny for your thoughts, Night-Night.
The penny pitcher.
Huh, and he still doesn't sound anything like Penelope Coinslot.
Indeed, Boobo, indeed. Now, really, Night-Night, did you think I wouldn't notice you sticking your nose into my business? Well, it's gone on long enough, and I'm shutting the door on it. In the meantime, the two of you can enjoy this shower of pennies from heaven.
Oh no! He's gonna bury us alive in pennies, Night-Night!
No, it can't end this way.
But will it? Can Night-Night and Boobo escape this tomb of copper-filled death? Find out in the next exciting episode of Night-Night.
This has been a Nailsin production. The Night-Night theme song is performed by Alistair White and his lovely wife, Heather. Incidental music is courtesy of Kevin MacLeod. All characters are performed by me, Douglas Nelson. Join us again, won't you?
And now it's time for the Bayou Crime Report. $1.3 million bond has been set for Jennings High gunman. Hey, I'm Red Neckerton. So anyway, he got to cough up $1.3 million. He ain't gonna get it for the man who entered Jennings High School through an open door and threatened employees before firing a gun into the air and fleeing. Dylan M. Champagne, 37 of Doosan, is being held in the Jeff Davis Parish Jail on charges of theft of a motor vehicle, aggravated burglary, 4 counts of aggravated assault with a firearm, attempted armed robbery, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, well, no surprise there, 2 counts of illegal possession of a stolen firearm, illegal carry and discharge of a weapon, carrying a firearm weapon on a school campus, 3 counts of simple criminal damage to property, reckless operation of a vehicle, and interfering with emergency communications. But wait, there's more. He's facing additional charges in connection with the theft of a crawfish truck in Acadia Parish. Good God. Well, I'm sure there'll be further charges for him looking like a dumb fuck because, well, that's what he is. Anyway, Champagne was apprehended after a passerby spotted the suspect walking on the janky bridge just north of Jennings.
A citizen passing by? Saw it,
said Police Chief Danny Sims.
There just so happened to be 2 police units nearby when they called it in. So, timing was everything.
So Champagne surrendered without incident. He's accused of following a custodian into Jennings High School, where he threatened employees with a handgun prior to the start of school. So no students were at school at the time.
This was just something that happened during the cleaning of the school. The door was unlocked so the custodians could go in and out. You've got to leave the door unlocked so you can, go in and out at some point. It's just one of those freak occurrences that happened,
said Police Chief Sims. The incident sparked a nearly 13-hour manhunt that ended when he was taken into custody. That's usually how they end. Sometimes in a hail of bullets. Oh, man, that would have been something. But anyway, Champagne had indicated he was unaware of the ongoing search and had been hiding. And why you hiding? God damn it. Anyway, he was hiding along Bayou Nespeak and the Mermentau River area off LA 97.
He indicated he had bedded down for a while, but had spent some time in a gully, and it ultimately led up to the river,
said Sims. Anyway, Champagne told police he had been on a methamphetamine binge and had driven to Jennings in a stolen crawfish truck, which he abandoned at a truck stop off I-10. He later stole a BMW that was being transported, but abandoned it on the interstate near the skew.
He drove to Jennings and had problems with the first vehicle, and stole the second vehicle, which was in a transport mode, so it wouldn't go very fast. So he just pulled over and went up to the school and did what he did. He just rolled up on the school. Of course, apparently he didn't even realize it was a school until he saw the sign that said school. But by then, it was too late.
Classes at Jennings High School were canceled and sporting events relocated as law enforcement used drones, canines, and helicopters to search a wooded area northeast of the school and along I-10. Holy shit, that must have all cost a pretty penny, and all for a goddamn fucking meth head.
I just want to thank all the officers involved that came out to help us. When you put multiple agencies together like that and you can get 40 to 50 boots on the ground to accomplish a task, it just goes to show what a little cooperation between departments can do.
School Superintendent John Hall also thanked everyone who was involved in the search efforts.
Great teamwork to all agencies and working together and community effectively.
Yeah, all that trouble over a goddamn meth head who only got caught because somebody happened to see him walking on a bridge. Holy shit. Well, anyway, for the Bayou Crime Report, I am Red Neckerton, reminding you, keep your goddamn holes clean.
The Bayou Crime Report is a presentation of Nailsin Productions. The views and opinions expressed during the Mr. Nailsin Show do not necessarily reflect those held by RadioMisfits.com. So, any complaints and or comments should be sent to @Mr. Nailsin on Twitter, where they will be promptly ignored and or blocked.